It's Thursday. Thursday morning. Man, you talk about God. God. That's all I can say is God. First of all, I like to thank all of you beautiful, beautiful, man, beautiful women at Walmart yesterday, man. Thank you, oh my God, all you beautiful women for showing up and showing out, man. All you beautiful women, boy, it made me realize that I am the prey. They are the predator. I mean, talk about, and I'm loving every minute of it. Being circled by the predator. Boy, they were circling. I love you, beautiful, 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 man. What? Woo. Again, I like to thank all you beautiful, beautiful women. Boy, you beautiful. You're beautiful. Man, gorgeous, sexy, just booty everywhere. Oh my, just booty, booty, booty. Booty, 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 booty everywhere. What booty? I'm talking about it's out there for the yo. I don't want to get weird, but it's out there for the protection. It's out there where you can see it and touch it and feel it and just romance it, enhance it, just take it, and flip flop it and you can even rock it. Booty everywhere, booty, sexy booty, even some flat booties. I don't care. I mean, my preference spreads wide. Booty. I love the flat booty. I love, I love the round booty, the tainted booty, the incommunicate booty. Man, that booty everywhere. I'm not kidding you. Booty. Lord have mercy. Just God. Beautiful women everywhere. Well, it's just, oh, you know, regardless of how I try to disguise booty, they, what, uh, there's no disguise thick enough to fool the wise booty. Booty, booty, booty. Mm. They just don't realize it's been a long time since I touched a booty. Touched. Just hold, squeeze, walk up behind the booty and just, grab it and just flip it and, just, it's a certain way that you just walk up behind it and touch it and just rub it first and just, oh my God. Mm. Now you got to make sure the booty is yours before you do that, because the booty can react in a violent way. So make sure that booty has to say before you walk. That home booty. Yeah, I haven't had a home booty in I don't know how long. But but like I said, it's hard. It's hard when you can't walk up behind that booty, especially around Thanksgiving when you're just walking down the street, fellas. When you and your lady together, just walking down the street at an event, at a concert, or just shopping or whatever, just touch that booty. Just in front of everybody, just do it. Trust me, she'll like that. If it's from you, and if she's in love with you, touch it. You just showing the world your affection, the love that you have for each other. And you old couples, you 40, 50, 60-year couples, touch it, touch it on the booty. Touch that booty. And it could go by, ladies, touch your man booty. He like that. He like that. Touch that booty. Yeah. That's affection. That's saying, you wait till I get you home. But if you in that position where you should have been home last night and you wasn't there, how you think the booty gonna react? You should have been at home. But that's the price that I'm paying for. And everybody makes mistakes. Everybody. They said Jesus don't make mistakes. Yes, he did. Jesus made mistakes. Jesus got caught up into Judas. Jesus had Judas sitting at the round table, plotting his death. That's a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody. The thing is, do you learn from them? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody plays a fool. It's all right to forgive, but you don't forget. And some can take that mistake to a point of no return. I don't want nothing to do with you no more. Which comes to my point, you can learn about mistakes and big mistakes, the point of no return mistakes. And the mistake that I see you, but I don't want nothing to do with you. And I was, at the beginning, that was rules and regulations and things guidelines that I had to go by, things that I had to do. And in order to be successful in this game, this whatever it is, peeling the onion back to you, you just keep peeling the onion back till you can figure out which door is open and which doors are closed. You just keep peeling the onion. But in order to get to the next level, onion, you got to get up, regardless of what mistakes you made. Everybody makes mistakes. And the thing is whether or not you can come back from it. But my spiritual guide told me that, now on this journey, it's certain things about to happen that I'm not gonna like. Certain people that's about to expose themselves that I will not like. I mean, talk about angry mistakes, and it's just pointing out the mistakes that I made through my life, choosing the right people, that could guide you in the right direction. When you sleep, I'm praying, and even, I'm with church people. That don't mean nothing. Those are the most misguided people on this planet. The church, and this journey opened my eyes to that. It doesn't matter their residency. It doesn't matter their bank account. It don't matter. None of that. None of that don't matter. It's the heart. It's the soul that has possessed that body. That's the main thing. You can't predict a person by looking at them. I mean, but talking, some people has been trained to fool you, to approach you. Wicked people has been trained to infiltrate you. I didn't know, but that was certain tests that I had to go through, around, and everybody's being tested. They being tested, I'm being tested now. I was advised, now you can't hit these people, you can't kill them, you can't shoot them, you can't. I have to sit there and take it, regardless of what kind of pain they may inflict on you mentally. Now you can protect your trying to kill you. You can protect yourself. I mean, but the thing is, I had to sit and just watch how certain people react, how certain people move. When they confronted with certain situations. The main point was money. How would people react with money? And the closer it hit home, the closer people, the disappointed that you're gonna get. But I can't do nothing. I have to sit back and just watch it, take it in, move on, take it. You done learned a lesson. And see, that's the mistake a lot of people has taken in the past. That's a hard pill to swallow. When you done shared your joy, your love, your life with certain people, and when they being tested by God, they fail because they sense of protection, they sense of love is not gonna equal to yours. Especially if you are guided by God, and so and that's the point where you have to take. You really teaching yourself, how to meditate, how to keep your cool in times of, when you people trying to come around you and harm you, and I mastered the art of staying cool, regardless of the pain that they try to inflict on you. It's just being cool. Trust me, it takes you a long way. Instead of reacting to any and every little thing, but I mean that's the process of healing. That's the process of moving on with your life. And it's learning who can you trust, and and you didn't trust your life in certain people, but you will be tested. I've been there. It hurts, and it brings you pain to see, but I mean, and the real pain is just sitting back watching them do it, just watching it. It's just like most of us have a crackhead in your family, and you will be tested with that crackhead, because the crackhead got to feed that. Got to feed that sensation that they are looking for, but will never ever achieve no more. They looking for that first hit, and in order to get that first, they'll take your TV, they'll take your house, they'll take your car, and you sitting back. And the worst thing that could happen is you having a conversation with and you got them on camera. You got them. You know they did it. And they'll swear on God, I didn't do that. But it's a crackhead, man. That's not the same person. That is not the same person. Trust me. They have a sensation that when that sensation hit that brain, and there is no control. That's not that person. That's an illness. But it really is, because that person has no control in their life, over their life, about their life. And anything they see that can create money for them to get that next hit, they gonna do it. Them and money is just like oil and water. It just don't mix. Because and if they see you got it, cause I done seen a lot of going, man, I got to have that hit. They hitting, they going in grandma purse, they going in their mama purse. They going in the daddy wallet. They going to somebody's. And it's hard. It's hard for, people to accept that this is my child. This is my brother. This is my mother. This is my daddy. This is my grandma. Yeah. This is my grandma. Stealing from me. Your mama stealing from the child. Yeah, boy, that's pain, and this is something that every living soul can relate to, because everybody has been infected with that person that had you either been through it, going through it right now, but I mean. And it hurts, but that's the way, that's the way the universe works, and that's the way God will test you to find out whether or not you need to be around this person. And the peace of learning to be alone, learning to accept things the way they are, the peace, the enjoyment, that then you have to reinvent yourself. You have to create a new you in order to, to get along with you. You're gonna learn you. You're gonna figure out you. You're gonna figure out new ways of enjoying life, without being around certain people. Then you're gonna understand a new meaning, the real meaning of love. But if you done been through mishap after mishap after mishap, and be patient. Stop running and jumping into these relationships. You just sit back. You'll figure out that you really don't need this. You keep going into the same situation, falling into the same trap. It's the needy feeding the greedy. You need a body, and you feeding the greedy. They don't want you. They just greedy. They just trying to feed. They are encryption of dependency of whatever usage that they are in bondage by. Yeah, I have habits. Yeah, this is yeah. I love this habit, and I love this habit. And I love this habit. Some people would make that out to be, but any good thing, people gonna take it and use it and abuse it. And the world will look at it. They gonna look at it one way, the use it and abuse it way. They don't looking at this as sipping, enjoying life, just sitting back and relaxing, and you don't abuse it. You just sip it and sit back and enjoy life. That's the simpler way. But yeah, you got the fool out there. This here gone in an hour. But most people relate to that part of it. I don't. You have to look at the whole picture. It's just like when a person telling a story on they give you these little snippets, these little clips on. Then now this person is the villain, but they don't look at the whole clip. That's the way the news works. They'll never give you the whole clip. Tell you the whole story. They just give you these little snippets, and now this person is demonized. That's life. But my job was just to sit back and watch people, see who has that love that you are distributing to them. Man, disappointed, disappointment, just disappointed after disappointment. And guess what? I'm here by myself. Disappointed. But unless you found that person, both of y'all come up together and helping each other out. I had that. Come up and broke, just certain things in life you need, you can't afford it at the time when you're young, and you come up to struggle. That person that you have to struggle with. That 20-year person, that 30-year person. that person you went to school with, y'all come up together. If you don't struggle together, you never learn how to receive these gifts, how to receive anything when the blessings come, because they coming. But if you get that one person that's greedy, mine, what's mine is mine. What's yours is mine. You got them, boy, I'm telling you, men and women. But the older you get, it's hard to choose that right person. It's hard. It's harder. Because you never went through anything together. Until you go through something with somebody, you don't know. Because nobody has, if one of you should by chance end up in the hospital, who is there for you? Who is there standing? You wake up. Who there? Who is there for you? That's another test. When you go to the hospital, overnight, overday, or whatever, and you wake up and that person, that one person, they there. They there. Because that person that don't really give a damn, I got other things to do. I got something else to do. I done been through that. I done did that, done that. I was there, and they were there for me. So they were there. I can't lie. You put in the effort and the work, and whatever you put out, it comes in return. But that's life. These are certain things you have to really, who is gonna be by your side at that hospital bed when you really need them. Who is there with you when your mama died, your father died, or one of your siblings died? Who is there for you? All these little things that really matter, man, because them lonely holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, especially New Year's Eve, you there you standing under the mistletoe all by yourself. While your significant other is at home with his family or her family or whatever it may be. Going to the party don't fulfill the emptiness. Go and get drunk don't fulfill anything. The next day you're going to wake up with a hangover and say, oh. But but these are the choices we all have. Signs that indicates if this person is who or what I want to be with. Because they're going to let you know. And if you can really figure it out, the first 30 seconds, you should know. You should. But God is something He assigned it. God will send you that person that will fulfill all of that. Trust me, I did that, done that. God will send you a person that will feel all of that. And the devil was sending that entity that that false narrative, that tall handsome stranger. But I guarantee you that when you end up in that hospital, I guarantee you that tall handsome stranger ain't gonna be there. When you in need of anything, that tall handsome stranger ain't gonna be there. That person that God really sent you, that you can communicate with, you can emulate with, you have things in common with. The person that you didn't choose, they would be there. But you chose the tall dog stranger that don't give a damn about you. The only thing they don't. They there to get, sneak and peek and gone. That's life. And it's so. And I see these little snippets on this balloon tested. That's what they want. But I mean, they don't want them. And it's crazy. Now you 30, 40 years old, alone, got 6 kids. Yeah, nobody want that. You got 6 kids because you wanted the dog and tall and handsome stranger. Oh boy. Think about it. I'm single because I want to be. It ain't because I have a woman problem. I never in my life had that problem. It's just time for me to just sit, God, sit me down and accept my punishment, what God is chose for me, because it could be a whole lot worse. It could be a hell of a lot worse. I see people out here suffering now, man. I mean, real suffering. And it's a lot of suffering about to partake. These people that I had to hold every strength in my body, watching these people do bogus stuff right there in your face. They play around with you in your face. But the end is here, man. I'm sitting here watching this. I'm watching this. I'm watching God work right now. These hateful people that, instead of them putting trash in the proper place in the dumpster, in the trash can, they put trash in your yard. I'm not lying, but God has a special meaning for you, and God, that spirit world is about to tear you up. Oh, that's just the low end of it, all them bullies and people walking up to you doing stupid stuff, walking up to you and like you aren't there, disrespectful, all that, man. If it hasn't taken place, it's about to take place. Trust me. I'm watching things, man. I mean, I'm watching God right now. I'm surrounded by God work right now. And if you was here to watch it with me, you understand what I'm saying. Just patience. Be still, be patient. Just watch it. Don't react. Because react will get you counsel. It hurts. And human nature, that is hard. Human nature, especially, man. If you one of them people, just don't take crap. I'll put a mud, I'll stomp them. You one of them, man, that's hard. That's hard just to sit back. That is hard. That is one of the hardest processes I ever had to endure. Just sit back and just, it's just like me sitting back watching 2 or 3 guys raping my wife and ain't nothing I can do. Just raping them and laughing in your face and spitting on you and doing all these rude acts. That's the kind of thing that I had to, but not that, but that's what it feels like. And you got to sit there and just watch it. And let God handle it. But I'm going to tell you, you get over that pain. It takes time. It's like, losing a husband or wife. That takes time, man. Today's people don't understand. And if you never had that long relationship with anybody, you don't understand. Especially somebody you done went up and down. You done shared, good time, bad time. The hard time, you done come up, and the time you didn't have a dime, you didn't know how you gonna feed, them time. And this person was there, and y'all figured out together, man. And that's special. You don't forget people like that. That's hard. That is hard. That's hard. Them people, man, you have to give people time to heal, because you have to understand, they would never ever forget that person in their life. That's a lifetime of memory. They would never forget that person. And you have to respect that person's name is always going to come out of their mouth, because it's, especially in death, man. You have to have that kind of respect. You got to have that kind of knowledge to understand what this person is going through. That is not easy, You have to give that person time to heal, and far as forgetting that person, it's not going to happen. It's people like that with pets, dogs and cats. Man, that's the world we live in. But you have to respect. You have to respect that. You can call it baggage. You can call it a hamper on their life, or it's a process. But and that's the point of when you married, certain things you have to sacrifice, and that's one of the, you got to deal with other people's baggage. Because now everybody come with baggage. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody. And on that note, have a blessed day. Get out here and do something. It's football Thursday. Uh, yeah, I'm going to see some big booty women, beautiful women, lovely women, long-legged women. There's all time flat booty women. I love them, man. Black women, white women, red women, blue women, yellow women. I love them all. All come. All come. You all welcome. I have fantasies of a flat booty just as much as I have a big juicy round booty. I'd rather touch a flat booty. That's my preference. Yeah, I get excited, but yeah, I get excited from all booties. Y'all have a blessed day.